In this video, we're going to focus right here on this 60-degree angle. But once again, my workspace right here is kind of all cluttered. So I'm going to take this 60-degree angle and reflect it down. And then I'm going to do all my work on that one so it's not as cluttered. Okay, so it looks like 300 is that one, is 60 reflected down, would be at 300. So I'm going to do all my work right here on the 300, knowing that the 60 and the 300 are going to be the same points because of that reflection rule. So let's start with our labeling. We know the radius is always right here, and because it's the unit circle, my radius is still 1. I know that my side to side, right here with this X, here let's move this X up so we can see a little better. So this side to side X right there, and this up and down Y right there. Now I know this angle is going to be my 60 degrees because that's what it was in the first quadrant when I reflected it. And now once again, this is going to be a 30, 60, 90, except the sides are flipped. So let's go over those rules again. So the first rule between the biggest side and the smallest side is 2. And I'm going from a bigger side to a smaller side. So I am going to divide by 2. So that means this X is going to be 1/2. Then between this side and this side, my special number is √3. I'm going from a smaller side to a bigger side, so I'm going to multiply by √3. So I'm going to have my 1/2 times by √3, which if I multiply across is going to be √3/2. So for this point, the X value is 1/2. The Y value is √3/2. So you'll notice it's just this point flipped because they're both 30, 60, 90 triangles. They just face different directions. So I come to this one. Let's add my negative in since I'm in that quadrant, so I got that negative. Let's reflect it up and copy it, so I'd follow that reflection. So this one's also going to be 1/2 √3/2. Those ones are both positive. Let's reflect this one across, and it's going to line up with 120. So 120 is also going to be 1/2 √3/2, except the first one is negative. And then finally, let's take this one and reflect it down. So it lines up with 240. So 240 is also going to be 1/2 √3/2, except they'll both be negative because that's what that quadrant is. So I almost have all of my points filled out. In the next video, we're going to talk about filling out these points right on the axis.